Get very drained last night. So we kind of walk around here. I want to show you everything during the daylight. For those of you that would like to see the Washoe Club, this is what it looks like in the day. I'm going to switch here. Hello, Ghost Findings TV. So here's our daytime view of the Washoe Club. I'm like pretty winded right now. Just the air feels so heavy around here. We're almost right at the front here. We're doing good. How are you? Man, last night we felt like we took a toll. This room that I'm walking into, this is very, very active. This is the one we had the couch in here when we did all the EVPs there at the skis during the EVP session. We asked how many people were in there. We got numbers of like 16 and 20, and on DVR you can see a lot of things flying around. Yeah, some of the things could have been dust, but definitely a lot of it is there are some spirits in here. Lots of movement. Right now we're on the second floor. We got some creepy pictures up here. Let's see how far. Okay, so second floor. That's the second floor exit right there. So we found out, actually through the back here, this is kind of like the little back area. You can go up these stairs to the street. This place right in front of us, apparently people live here, and there's a senile lady who apparently likes to call the cops on just about everything that people do around here. So we were told to be quiet. We couldn't talk in the back here when leaving. So yeah, we were extra cautious last night. Coming back in here, here's our second floor. All the old wallpaper. A lot of the stuff that we pointed out last night, you couldn't really see. Well, I got one of the cameras here. I'm gonna grab that. So that's nothing. That's nothing there. It's just the camera. And this guy again. God. Can't believe all the things they like to do to give people that little scare, but that's good. All right, so here we go on the rest of the second floor.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Time for the breakdown. And we
This-
just heard 3 knocks right now.
So they just heard 3 knocks right now.
In the daytime, still.
In the daytime, so it doesn't matter if you're here at night. Here during the day, ghosts are active all the time.
Maybe it's housekeeping here to clean up after
So here we are. There's that X again. You can look that up on something. Do some research, come back to us, another X.
Did you look down at the equipment?
Here's our poker room that we were at last night. And there was that back that I was talking about. Hey, breaking the shell. What's happening? So this is the other side of where we were at. There's your back entrance there. Had interesting EVPs last night with the poker. It felt the energy kind of jumped up after playing a hand of poker because that was very interesting. This room right here, last time that we were here, we've had There's usually a lot of energy in this room. This is the one that's right adjacent to the poker room. We've seen shadows come across in here. I don't know how I'm feeling right now, but it seems pretty quiet right now. All right, let's go up to the third floor here. I'm okay with going up by myself during the day. Nice little ghost there. Look at that. Beautiful. There's that stairwell, or the directly above the stairwell. It's a little dark. You can see it just a little bit. So like we showed you last night, through that sealed area right there, that goes into the actual Washoe Club, and there's a stairwell that's in there. If you check out the Instagram page, we just posted a pic on there for that stairwell, and that's exactly where that leads to. This is this playroom, it seemed like, where we had a lot of glinting on the DVR. So while we're watching the DVR, you can see a lot of glinting around here. So it wasn't orbs. Definitely a lot of activity. A lot of activity when we're away. It seems like they didn't want to be around us while we were in here, so we didn't get a whole lot. Look at this. This is freaky. Looks like another entrance here, a little closet. I never noticed this. All right, let's go check the rest of the third floor out. Looks like they're doing some renovation around here. Oh, here we go. Tell me how freaky this is. Little doll just sitting here in a rocking chair. I think the last time that we came through here, I don't believe the doll was in the rocking chair. But the chair, it actually started moving. Not something crazy like you would see in the movies, but there was a slight move to it. No wind, no nothing. As you can see how old this building is. All right, look at this sewing machine. So it looks like the motorcycle races are still going on right now. In the back, there was that church we were talking about. Unbelievable, some of the things they have in here. How do you like this vacuum cleaner? Seems pretty mellow in here. I'm not feeling as lightheaded. Felt like it's taking a heavy toll over back here. Another one of these mannequins. This is ridiculous. I think I jumped 3 times last night just on these mannequins alone. I think what we're going to do is we tried to do an EVP session last night in the crypt, just before we were walking out. It didn't seem that anybody wanted to work with us. Felt like everybody's kind of tight-lipped. Just kind of that weird presence. Here we go again. There's that weird presence that, nobody wanted to say anything. I think like there was another spirit there that was preventing anyone from talking with us. And the last time that we did a walkthrough here, Dee was doing a live stream and we got a screen. And we were the only ones up here. And it wasn't as busy as it is now out in Virginia City. So that there was some stuff going on, but not like this. So it wasn't. Oh, the national anthem. Oh, awesome. So yeah, it wasn't like there was anybody around here. That's where we got that screen. It was, looks like they got stuff in there. Oh, this is crazy. Look at this. All right. Oh, lovely. Glad I wasn't down there to hear that air compressor. That is an air compressor. Glad I wasn't over there when that kicked off. I would have jumped. So you hear that? That's actually above the crypt. Let's see if we can get a shot of the crypt for you guys. We had the nighttime. All right, let's see how well this is. Get a little bit of light. It's good. All right, let's hopefully that'll hit my hand here. And here we go. So this is where they used to put the dead bodies back in the day, because it was very cold, and especially during the winter, you can store bodies here. And they had to wait for everything to defrost before they could move anything. In the past, when we've done investigations in here, we've had some activity. We've had some EVPs, but it seems like the last couple ones that I've done, it's been pretty quiet. I know Dee has been down here, and she's had quite a few hits. We had a growl last time they were up here. She came up here with another group of friends, and she got a growl, that was eerie. I didn't want to listen to it. There's certain things that I want to jump out of my skin hearing. I don't even want to know at the times. So everything that we do here, we don't use a lot of high-tech equipment, that we like to kind of stick to the traditional things if possible. We do like to test out new equipment every now and then. Stick to the DVR, digital recorders. We do like to do the Spirit Box, because it's almost like a real-time conversation that you can get out of the Spirit Box. So you'll get those responses almost instantaneously.
Does this have to be saved before you put it out there?
Let me look at it.
Okay.
We just got some answers right now that the French lady was the madam.
So the French lady that was the madam, we had that on the Spirit. Was it the EVP session or in the Spirit Box?
That was from the,
EVP, the dancing we did.
that was after you guys danced with her girls. So the French voice was the madam.
Okay, so we had the French voice last night. We weren't sure what it was. It sounded like it may have been garbled. But now that we listened to it a little bit more, it did sound like it could be French. So we're going to reach out to somebody that speaks French, and hopefully they can decipher it. Hopefully it is French. We would like to find that out. But as I was saying, a lot of the stuff that we do, we just like to stick to the basics. There's no need to go out and buy every piece of equipment. All you really need is a digital recorder, camcorder, whatever you want to use. This way you can also document what you're doing, just to show that you're doing the investigation. And we do like to add in the DVR too, because we want to add in some more footage. But that's it. We may come across something. You know, we've used the Ovilus in the past. That's been pretty good at some places. A lot of times it doesn't. I'm kind of 50-50 on it because of the limitations that it has and the dictionary that it uses. I'm not really that too big of a fan of it, but at least it is another tool that we like to use. Everything else, that's it. You know, this is it. DVR, prop objects, bottle of whiskey. That was great for the poker. You see, we come with minimal equipment here. You know, I got some cameras. That's about it. Well, we're gonna finish up here. We're packed up. We're heading back to Vegas. We've got such a long drive, about a 7-hour drive, just for a quick weekend. It's very tolling on the body. So I think next time we're gonna hopefully try and plan for a good 3 or 4 days down here where we can maybe go back to the Silver Queen again. We stayed there and we had lots of activity. Room 11 is very active. Hopefully we can get the miners cabin at the Gold Hill. That's always been interesting. We usually get a lot of activity there. In the past, other people have gone there and gotten some freaky stuff. I'm kind of scared of that, but that's another time to talk about.